welcome. We're back on.
Amazing!
Hardly a half-time break, was it? Welcome back to Sport Relief, this time on BBC Two.
Amazing! We've had
the same.
such a good night. Have we not had such a good night so far?
Thank you.
Your help, please, give us what you can. We're going to be back with you after Top Gear. This is so amazing. Hammond, back to the day job.
Yes. Well, tonight we've seen lots of people pushing themselves to the limit. But me and the Top Gear team decided to push someone else to the limit. It's just easier. By resurrecting Grand Force and attempting a makeover on their garden. It was a very, very genuine surprise, as it turns out. So for one night only, this is Top Gear Grand Gear Force.
Hello, and I've just trodden in some dog poo. Never mind. I'm sure you all remember the TV show Ground Force. The idea was that some people with regional accents would come round to your house while you were out and do up your garden. Then you'd come home, cry with unbridled joy, and then everyone would have some warm pomaine. Now, sadly, it isn't on anymore, so we thought it'd be a good idea to bring it back. I mean, gardening. How hard can it be?
Well, I should imagine very hard.
Well, we're going to find out. This is the team. There's Handy Hammond, James E. Dinnock, May, and then we've got some Poles who'll actually do all the work. Anyway, let's get cracking.
The lucky recipient of our top Ground Gear Force garden makeover is a sporting legend. 5 times Olympic gold medalist Sir Steve Redgrave, a man whose shoulders are thicker than my torso.
Great Britain on the line! Here we go! Great Britain get the gold medal and relief all round! And triumph for Steve Redgrave. 5 in a row. What a hero!
This is his garden, and this is his wife, Lady Anne. Now, he really doesn't know, does he, that we're doing this? I mean, hand on heart.
Absolutely. No idea at all.
Because everyone on television believes it, you know, nobody believes a word on television. He really genuinely does not know.
Has no idea.
This is just fantastic. Now, the garden, have you got any ideas, anything you want?
Well, Steve likes water features. He tried one over there around the corner, so you could try one of those. It does trickle over the top of the pot.
No, I might be able
fish
to...
in the bottom.
I could improve on a trickle. I do, I like fountains. No, we can do that.
Other than that, I don't mind, so long as it looks reasonable.
No, it'll look reasonable. I just think with a few features, I think would be good.
Well, we have our tree house.
No, that's good. We could sort of, yeah, paths to it and stuff like that. No, that'd be good. Now, he's home, so Steve is home in...
Well, he'd be about 5 o'clock tonight.
5 o'clock, so it's 8:30 now. What's the maths on that? 9, 6, 7, 8.5 hours. We need to get cracking.
Right, now, since I'm the only country bumpkin on the team, I'm in charge. And since I'm also the only one who went to art college, I've drawn the plans. So, here's what we're going to do. There's a house, there's a garage, so it's over there. Now, Sir Steve Redgrave is a very busy man. So when he comes home, he likes to relax. So I've got a sort of family chill-out barbecue area here with some decking overlooking a bed full of flowers. And then there's here a river of gravel cascading down through the garden to this, which is one of those seats that goes round a tree.
Where's the water feature?
Well, there isn't one.
Why not?
Well,
all that matters in a garden is a water feature.
No, sorry, all that matters in a garden is a shed.
no, look, there isn't a shed or a water feature, all right?
So a garden should speak of the man.
It
There's
does.
nothing here that says Olympic rower.
There's a river of gravel.
That's just annoying. It goes, man, it's just, look, you've got to walk miles to get to the
That's the
seat.
theme of the garden, a river of gravel.
It's rubbish.
He's going to come out of his house and it's going to take him all week to wend his way.
You're just going to walk all over there, you know.
And this bed,
Yeah.
you're doing the hoeing.
I am not doing any hoeing.
I don't even know what hoeing is.
Yeah, well,
But
hoeing
anyway, you
is
don't need a hoe. There's only one tool you need for gardening. And I've got it.
It's a hammer.
It'll be a hammer. It's not a hammer.
This
Is that a hoe?
is all you... No, it isn't. No, if you want to remove a plant, say, OK, there are no thistles at this time of year, but imagine they're thistles. How do you get them up?
Well, you take one of these, which is a trowel,
Yeah.
and then you approach it like that, and you dig round it, lift it, and there it is.
That took you...
About 30 seconds.
Dirty fingernails, cricked back.
It's gardening, that's what you do.
OK, now let me show you how I would remove it, OK? See these three here? Ready?
Well, granted, they're gone, but you
They're
can't...
gone.
You can't garden with a
They
shotgun.
have ceased to exist. Observe the genius of my gardening.
I'd rather he had a hammer.
You do realise we've already wasted an hour.
Hammond sent James and I off to get supplies at something called a garden centre. It was a place which seemed to be mostly full of sheds. And what kind of nerd would find those interesting?
Wow.
I, however, wasn't experiencing such joy.
Why does everything have to be in Latin? Every single... Hermalis intermedia palladia. Presumably that's Latin for dead twig in some mud. Everything's dead. Look, it's all just dead. It's all dead, look, just a forest of deadness. What's this? Just...
That's a rose.
Will it grow by 5 o'clock this afternoon?
No, I'm afraid not. No.
In the shed zone, James was struggling to find something which matched his rigorous standards.
Now, this is dangerously close to being a gazebo, which means it will be misappropriated, look, by people on exercise bicycles.
Do you have any gorgonzola here?
Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola.
I'll go and check for you.
Thanks. I don't mean gorgonzola, do I? That's a cheese. It's bougainvillea I meant. So what's alive that I could have?
You want
There's
colour?
no point paying for daffodils. Just go and nick those from a roundabout. No, I'm looking for
Hanging
something for a
baskets?
garden. A rower's garden.
Right.
I've been sent to get plants, but I just don't know. Other than gorgonzola, no, what's it called? Gonorrhea.
Tree ferns.
Have you got any syphilis?
This is heading in the right direction, the 6x4 Apex shed of Shiplap Construction. It's a very simple structure, it has a window, but it's not really the shed for a man of the stature of 5 times Olympic gold medal winning Sir Steve Redgrave, CBE. We want something bigger.
Finally, I found something I recognised.
Greenhouses. I know what they're for. You can use them for growing apples and meat, eggs, stuff like that. Stuff that need to be warm. Go in there. Well, get one of those. Look at this. It's a Chlamydia lawsonina, or as Richard Hammond calls it, a mighty Scotch pine.
So far, we'd been on the job for 2 hours, and Sir Redgrave's garden had gone from looking like this to looking like this. But no matter, we were men on the move.
That'll...
Honestly, I just think she fell off it or something. Put it back.
Good.
Right.
In the garden, the Poles set about building the greenhouse. And with his usual sense of urgency, James started on the shed.
Oh, yes.
Hammond, meanwhile, was preparing to dig the foundations for his rivers of gravel.
Hammond! What? You've got to wear that.
What?
You've got to wear that.
Why?
Because health and safety say it'll keep you healthy and safe.
Safe from what? Right.
With Hammond protected from certain death, I got cracking with my water feature.
Right, I want a trench 4 yards long, 1 yard wide, metre, and 1 metre deep. A trench. Trench. But like Charles Bronson, he was Polish in The Great Escape. Go on, dig. Dig. Dig.
Quantity 1, heavy-duty workshop door end. Heavy-duty workshop plane end. 2 heavy-duty workshop window panels, yes. 2 heavy-duty workshop plane
This was
panels.
ridiculous. James had to be reminded that we were against the clock.
Windows.
Yes, no, but you've
Understand.
spent like half an
Yeah, but
hour.
if the screws are not in the right lengths in the wrong holes, you get end up at
Just-
the end of the shed with the wrong screw left over and it won't be long enough. And then you have to dismantle the whole
build
thing
the
again.
shed.
I'm building the shed.
You're
This
not
is
building
part
the
of
shed,
building
you're
the shed.
naming your
You-
tools. Is this your tape measure?
Might be.
Right, before we go any further, it's time for a quick reminder of why Alan has just shot a tape measure.
It was a conscious decision to kill myself.
Every year, around 6,000 people in the UK are so unhappy that they take their own lives. That's over 100 people a week.
It just got all too much.
Sport Relief Money is working hard to be there for people when they need it most.
Don't give up. Sport Relief is raising vital money to help people in trouble all over the UK.
Our son Andrew is 14. He disappeared one Friday morning and we've heard absolutely nothing of him since.
Don't give up.
Missing people have been hugely important as emotional support, looking and searching for our son, and hopefully to end up bringing him home.
And it's not just young people that Sport Relief is helping.
We were married 59 years in 1 month when she died.
Fred buys carnations for Joyce every week, the same colour as the ones that were in her wedding bouquet in 1946.
I can feel her here all the time, but I do miss her.
Thanks to you, there is somewhere he can go to be with people who understand how he feels.
It is getting easier to be able to talk about it. It brings out all the emotion and all the feelings that you got there, and it helps.
Jamie's 12 and he was diagnosed with autism in May of 1999. He does live in quite an isolated world.
Don't give up.
For their few minutes, they are David Beckham and they are Steven Gerrard.
Sport Relief is building teams and changing lives. Gregor is part of a winning team, his family. 2 years ago, your money paid for them to have a day to remember. Gregor's got a form of muscular dystrophy known as Duchenne's, a genetic condition which is only found in boys.
He has asked, where am I going to die? Is it going to be soon? I keep saying to him, well, nobody knows. We just, you know, when it happens, it'll happen. You'll know yourself when the time is right.
Every time I watch it, I get a lump in my throat.
Tonight is all about reaching out your hand to someone in England, in Scotland, in Northern Ireland or in Wales who just can't make it on their own.
This is your chance to help make a difference to someone's life.
To help them get back on their feet.
To help them be a winner.
To help them face the battles ahead.
Your money is helping families face the future.
Sport Relief.
Rise to the challenge.
You'll be helping change someone else's life forever.
Call us now on 08457 910 910 and make a donation. Thank you.
Good news! In the time it's taken Jamesy Dimmock to organise his tools and Handy Hammond to dig a 6-inch hole, the Poles have already got the glass in the greenhouse. And this is my water feature. It's arrived. And it is. Well, it's an exquisite piece, it really is. The only trouble is it comes with the Nissan Micra of pumps. This will only shift, what, a gallon of water a minute. So what I've done is brought along this. This is the Ferrari Enzo of pumps. Comes from the world of quarrying, and this will shift 15,000 gallons a minute. Now, unfortunately,